2025 was a year that we predicted scientifically. Welcome to CRUBCAST. I don't actually know if we're releasing this as a separate episode or not, so I don't even care. I'm Chris Meekness fan. With me today, Kevin the Golden Bolt. Hello.
Hello. This is a separate episode, you'll find.
Yes. You will find that. Won't you, Wolf Chaos on Sean?
I'm trying to find it right now.
Nico, I'm not saying your brand name. How are you today?
Why not?
I don't care anymore. So what we did, if you are unfamiliar with us and for some reason this showed up on your device or homepage, we, every year, tap into our Nostradamus abilities and predict the incoming year. And we decided to stroke our ego and tell us how correct we are. We decided to tell ourselves just that we're right about everything.
Yeah, which usually is the case.
It is usually the case. I'll be honest, I don't know who should go first. I guess me, since I'm speaking, right? I got one here.
Yeah, we'll go through our list. We'll see what we got right, which ones we can kind of give ourselves half points on, maybe.
Yeah, I think I get a point with my first one here. Maybe. I'll let the crew decide. I predicted that 2025 would bring us another oh god why caliber dead person's likeness being used in something tacky event. I was calling back to the Juice WRLD Fortnite event where there was a big Juice WRLD hologram or something. I was thinking maybe also like the Tupac hologram, right? Back when that was a little more novel and less depressing, maybe. Still raise some questions. There was, at some point in the last year, someone commented on our YouTube channel, Crub_official, and pointed this out. There was a Stan Lee AI visage that you could talk to and would talk at you at some event somewhere.
Yeah. I don't like that.
Stan Lee's been dead for quite a while now, I want to stress.
There's a bunch. You could have just done the whole year and we would have had this to begin with. Like there was the Robin Williams AI. Yeah. There was the stuff that happened in September. That happened with a bunch of AI later on. It was in our private server literally today. Justin posted a picture.
Oh, well, AI is one thing, but like an AI you would interact with maybe is more
interactable. Okay.
Yeah,
got you.
AI is here. That's a pretty easy prediction, right? But something where like you would interface with it. I wasn't expecting like talk to the dead for nearly 10 years, Stan Lee.
Gotcha.
Right? But something where you would like physically interact with an AI thing.
Okay. I thought you just meant tacky usage in general of a dead person's likeness against their maybe consent.
No, that one's a little too easy, I think, but that's definitely happening. Yeah.
That's a point. That gets a point.
Yeah.
Sean, do you want to, we'll roll through in an order here. Sean, you want to read your first one off that you want to?
The first one I wrote down in all caps was Kingdom Hearts game, not 4. I get nothing for that outside of misery.
Well, the one died, so you get -1 points. They canceled one.
Yeah, I'm already starting off negative points. Oh my God.
I'll give you one
for Sean.
I don't get a point for this one. This was a valiant one that I thought would be more correct. I said that Monster Hunter Wilds would be 2025's best-selling game. It's close.
It started off really good.
But it cratered pretty quick to the point that I think World overtook it in terms of sales because they didn't really support that one too well. But it is coming to Switch, so it could be 2026's best-selling game.
Maybe.
No point for me there. Nico, what is your first prediction that you gave us last year?
I don't even know if we should count this one, but I said the world continues to shift to country equals pop, parentheses, away from rap equals pop.
I mean, that definitely happened, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's a big rap release in 2025. Like a big rap moment, right? Or am I just thinking hip hop in general?
Like, Clips came back, but like, was that grand enough? I don't think so.
No.
Personally,
it was a weird year for culture in general. Do you want to give us another one? I'm going to give you a point for that one personally. We'll go and snake draft it. Yeah.
Okay. I said some new major artistic movement crops up as a result of instability.
I can't name an example, but that definitely happened.
Yeah.
I can't either.
I'm pretty sure that happened. Like
it had to have, but I don't have any proof.
Yeah.
Outside of like, unless the new major artistic movement is YouTube shorts of TV shows, just selecting clips and putting weird text and filters over them.
That's an insane genre of art that I don't even want to call art.
It's not. It's not. That's I was like.
I'm going to say personally, I think you get a point for that one because that definitely happened. I just can't think of the example specifically.
And we're always right.
I will get a point here for this one.
Take a provisional.
GTA 6 or Borderlands 4 will be delayed.
Well, there you go.
At that point. Though I will say
the other.
I will say honor system. I did mistype this. It does say 5, but I said 6 last year.
God.
So I'm gonna fix that to make it 6 now, just for my own sanity.
GTA
Sean,
5 will be delayed is funny.
It might happen. We don't know.
Switch 2.
So the second one I wrote down was Metal Gear Solid movie trailer drops. Oh. Again, not so great. But the next one,
I'm gonna give you credit here because there's something that I realized today that happened when I was looking at my predictions for 2026 that I was trying to make. Which is another episode that you will see on your feed either now or in the near future. So check out your feed wherever you consume Crub content, because that's going to be a very fun one based on at least my predictions, I think. I found I was going to say something about the Days Gone movie for 2026. So I looked up Days Gone movie to see if anything had come up, in the last year or so, and I saw a trailer. And I was like, there's definitely not a trailer for the Days Gone movie. It was AI slop. And it had like really sad, bald, boozer John Cena, and it was horrendous. It had 200,000 views. Someone made a lot of money on that, and so there definitely was a Metal Gear Solid movie trailer that did drop at some point last year. It's just not in the way you think.
Did people in the comments believe that it was real? Did you look?
The top comment was, I have this page open still because I was going to talk about this no matter what. Yeah. Best zombie game to ever come out. Need another one like this.
Okay, everyone's on the right page there. That's good, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Also, I misheard zombie as comedy. I heard best comedy game. I was like, oh, they get it. I thought about it. Like, oh, wait, that was earnest. Oh.
No.
My next one. Mm-hmm. I skew a little negative with these. This one, I don't think we have any proof of. There will be another Facebook data breach. Meta will still continue to operate despite this. And I put in parentheses, I think Twitter is more likely, but that's too close to being real. I think the Twitter one happened.
I think there was a Facebook data breach. Yeah, there definitely was.
It feels like the kind of thing that definitely happened. Maybe we don't know that it happened. I'm not going to give a point on that one, though, because that one felt too easy anyway.
That's fair.
When was CrowdStrike? Was that July 24? Or was that July 20? Was that this year?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. So I'm going to tell you my next one since we're snaking. Justin Timberlake will continue to not matter. I guess he was on my mind. Maybe his new album had come out a few months before. Maybe that's why I put that down.
Tour.
Oh, the tour.
The tour. Come on.
Tour.
Yeah.
Come on.
If anything, I think he became less relevant in 2025.
Yeah. It did ruin the tour.
Yeah, it ruined the tour. I didn't even hear about him, honestly. I'm going to give myself a point.
There was, it wasn't a direct data breach, but I think Nico was right about CrowdStrike or whatever name it ended up taking in the end in June, where a bunch of logins from everywhere were leaked. Oh. So I think that, so by proxy. I think that would count. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sean, what do you have up next here?
I put down Bengals do something good in the offseason. They re-signed Trey Hendrickson
to a 1 year.
And they signed Dalton Reisner, which was our best guard we've had in years, even though they signed him literally a few days before the season opener.
Well, and also they made their top 3 players happy. And whether that was a good move or not, I don't know. But that was the right move to have made in the moment.
I'm giving myself an angry point there.
I think you get a point there.
Angry point.
I have one. This is the first one that I was able to prove that I got a point for, because I saw this when we were going back and checking ourselves here and immediately found an article that proved me right. Enough parents get upset about the Switch 2's price that it makes television news. It was, I think, an NBC Philadelphia TV segment that is on YouTube about that exact thing. Damn. So that absolutely really 100% funny. Happened. I was on the money with that one.
Yeah, that's beautiful and terrifying. God.
Nico, what do you got up next here?
Speaking of the Nintendo Switch 2, I said they will not call it the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, yeah.
My bonus name convention is, of course, the Switch U or the Switch Cube. I wrote it exactly like that. I didn't change a word.
I think you were every news Nintendo tuber in 2024 with that one.
I also did a Nintendo Switch one, and I called it the Super Switch.
A lot of people had Super Switch.
Super Switch.
I always thought that shit sounded corny as hell. So
Yeah, but
Super
it's
Switch sounds
sense.
corny, but Switch U is funny. And
Switch
Switch
U
Cube is funny.
Yeah, Switch U sounds like a really shitty like TikTok channel.
That's what
it
it
involves,
is.
like harassing college students or something.
Yeah.
You got another one here on the snake draft. So.
I do. Okay. And I said, Bloodborne will be acknowledged yet again simply to shut up folks like myself, but it won't get any new game or new content, etc. I'll take half a point for that because it was not acknowledged this year.
Oh yeah, it was.
No, there was a tweet from Sony this year that was it was like the stay hopeful tweet, and it was like Bloodborne footage.
It was that oh man, don't you love gaming video where it showed all their games and then they put the word persistence over Bloodborne, and it was very funny.
And people got upset about that.
Yeah, and they also
I love gamers. Go ahead, Sean,
they
sorry.
were also like, oh yeah, it happened. This was like 10 years ago.
So I get a point for that. Essentially.
Yeah, I think that counts.
Yeah.
We're being pretty generous, but I think a lot of these are pretty close and safe enough that they count. This one also happened. I get a point here. So I'm on a roll. Sony bundles Astrobot with PS5 digital editions to capitalize on the Switch 2's scarcity and similar price tag. Scarcity wasn't as much of an issue because of how everything shook out, but price tag being similar was not even close. Actually, it was cheaper than the Switch 2 because the Switch 2's price was more than we thought it would be, and will continue most likely to be more than we think it would be. But they did bundle it with the PS5 digital, so that is spot on the money there. Sean, what do you have up here?
I have people remembered Avowed as a video game.
I did remember that Avowed is a video game.
I remember Avowed was a video game when the Game Awards nominees came out. So you are right, Sean.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking the Game Awards nominees. It was when the PlayStation merch store was shutting down and they had the Avowed denim jacket on sale. And I was like, oh yeah, Avowed.
PlayStation had it? Wasn't that an Xbox game?
Yeah, it was Xbox.
That was on the PlayStation Gear store.
That's sweet. Huh.
Oh wait, no,
weird.
shit. I'm thinking of Forspoken.
You're thinking of Forspoken.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that's a different
Never mind.
thing.
Same.
So
thing
you
to me.
literally forgot Avowed was a game.
Yeah,
You actually played
Well,
that
to be fair,
too.
I played
Point
Avowed.
just for that.
I played Avowed. I just forgot what it was called.
God. So I lose the point then.
No, I still remembered it,
Well,
Sean.
because
You
Avowed
got a
also
point.
got delayed into 2025, right?
Yeah, because
'Cause it
they
was
had
it was
such a
an
tight
early-
in the
schedule
beginning.
at the end of 2024.
4X
They're like,
games.
we
all
got to
in a
give
row.
this some space, you know.
Yeah. The one I have
I think that
underneath though, God, I just wrote down Fred Durst. Something bad happens.
That is not what you said in the video.
Yeah, we
That
have a
is in the
short
video
of you
version. Yeah.
giving a much more precise prediction that would not get you a point. If you had typed that, I would say you get a point because something bad did happen to Fred Durst.
I did type something bad happens. However, in the video, I do not say something bad happens.
In the video, you said, and I quote, Fred Durst will die.
Fred Durst will die.
You did say that.
I did say that.
And
But in here, I just wrote that. I don't know. Something just took over at that point. Where I
I'm
was like,
so worried for what one of you three is going to do with 2026 because we've had one death prediction each year, and I know there's going to be another one.
I have a counter death prediction. Don't worry, that'll go okay. I'm going to take 2 L's back to back here, though. These were little jokey ones. I put Nico will go viral for joyously screaming when Bloodborne Remastered is announced. That didn't happen.
Ooh.
And then underneath it, I put Bloodborne Remastered gets delayed. That didn't happen. So 2 L's for me, unfortunately.
That's fair. Sean, do you have any others?
I have 2 more. I put down Justin plays a persona.
That did happen.
That happened.
And then
He played a
William
bit for-
Shatner lives.
That did happen.
Yeah.
That was a for those that are maybe don't remember. Nico predicted that William Shatner would die in our 2024 predictions, and he has been wrong still.
Yep,
for that one.
Still, thank God.
I'm gonna run through all of my rest of my list here because this is all like one connected joke here. So none of these really mattered. Nintendo manufactures a pandemic to try and replicate the Switch's pandemic bump. It backfires and millions die. Didn't happen. Strangely, the bird flu raises the price of Chegg. The Minecraft movie will be the lowest rated video game adaptation not made by Uwe Boll. I think that did happen, to be fair. The Minecraft movie will gross $80 billion opening weekend. Obviously, a joke didn't happen. In response to this, Uwe Boll announces his return to the video game movie directing sphere with Katamari Damacy.
Gosh.
Kendrick will release a song to tie in with the Trey Parker movie he's been producing about a black guy who finds out his white girlfriend's ancestors owned his ancestors, which is a real thing that happened. And I put that in there last year to share with you that is a thing that is happening.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Uwe Boll re-retires. Freakier Friday changes its name after the Diddy trial taints the word freak even further. Did not happen.
That one
it's still
point.
Still called Freakier Friday. Still was called that. So they did not change their name. So I did not get a point there.
Right.
The Days Gone movie keeps the word freaker. That's all of my predictions for the year.
God.
Okay.
So what do you got, Nico?
I'll read mine off in quick succession too. They're not really that good. I said TikTok will not make it past January in the US. Fail. I said if TikTok dies, wrestling will have an unfortunately quiet year for John Cena's final run. And I want to say success. Because
people weren't happy with it, I'll tell you that.
Cared after a certain point. Yeah.
People were upset.
And I said John Cena beats Flair's record. Will Kendrick say it? I think he will say mustard, but he wouldn't certify Drake on live television, and I think I was wrong about that.
He did, in fact, he did say all of that one besides
he didn't
say the word on after certified, but he did call Drake out directly and say mustard.
Yeah.
And looked at the camera too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was wrong about that one. And then the last one that I wrote, which is crazy because I feel like we in our personal lives have just been talking about this recently. The internet will fragment even further. As hard as it is now to ask someone if they've heard something, they never have. It's only going to get worse once TikTok dies because there will exist no central place to get memes. The culture will no longer be beholden to the hive mind at the cost of now having to make an active effort to connect with your fellow man. I wrote this last year.
And you sent it to us last night.
I did.
I like that you thought that TikTok was a central hub of culture when it has such an aggressive algorithm that you will never see the same thing that anybody else sees.
Gosh.
Mine's like 2000s gifs of like Dalmatians with the narration being like, Dalmatians are attacking Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't think the nation's watching that. Oh, Vicky's Emporium of Things. I'm glad you know that, Sean.
Yeah,
because
they're just like, shrimp are now entering the area. Make sure you get your katana.
Oh, maybe Nico's right. Maybe we are just all watching the same thing.
I think it might just be you two watching those on loop forever.
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah,
like
currently,
yeah.
It's on my TV right now.
I'll put one in the show notes. It'll be fine.
Classic.
Which one? I don't want to know.
I'll put a good one.
That was my my last prediction.
Is it just me then? Do I had a few here.
Yeah,
apparently.
I reckon. Yeah, read it out.
Sean, do you have any more?
No.
All right, then you, Chris. Yeah.
Mine are mostly jokes at this point, so I'll just knock them out. Crub doesn't survive 2025. Arguable, but I'm going to give no point. The J-Tart 9 album debuts, it gets 3 plays and goes viral in August for real this time. That's a no. Sean's dick rocket photo will go viral, but no one will believe that it is him despite proof. I think that could still happen, but not yet.
I think that did happen again, didn't it? That got traction again somewhere.
It did, but like...
We couldn't tie his legacy to it, perhaps, in the moment.
I don't think it went like viral very much. I think it was just like posted, and it was like, a couple things here and there. That was it.
I had one from Justin, which was, I think the Switch 2 will be released, so Justin gets a point.
That's the most coward shit I've ever heard.
I had a 3-parter here. A dark truth will be revealed about Costco guy. He actually doesn't have a membership card and gets banned from the store. He sues, and that makes it to the Supreme Court. That's a no.
Those guys have been real quiet though the back half of this year.
No, they're still doing it. It's just no one watches it anymore, so they've fallen off, as the kids say. I still get their videos, and it's still like, what's the cheapest thing we could find at Costco? This water's $1.25.
I see.
I got a sample and it's free. Oh, boom! And that's every video now. That's part 2 was Costco guy then becomes part of the U.S. Supreme Court. That did not happen. The price of the Costco hot dog remains the same.
That did happen.
That's a point.
Non-regretfully.
Now this happened halfway, so I'll leave it up to you guys if I get a point.
You get a point.
One of us, probably Kevin, will discover that our videos have been plagiarized word for word and translated into other languages without permission. When called out, the person doing it will crash out in real time on X the Everything app. It will be sad but funny. I think that happened to Moriarty, if it's what he told me like a week ago.
Sounds right.
I think that happened to M once. That happened to friend of the podcast, Wayne.
That did happen
at one
to Wayne.
point. It happened to Wayne.
That counts.
Because he took a joke from... So he copied all of Wayne's video verbatim. And then at some point did a whole skit where he saw... He made a dumb joke or whatever that Wayne had made. And he's like, wait, what do you mean someone made that joke before? Wayne is boss. And then he runs down the stairs of his house to a picture on this sort of office chair that swivels. And it's a picture of Wayne's face on a pillow. Like a picture stapled to a pillow, essentially. And that's how somebody in Wayne's viewership then looked that up and found that video and said, this is literally Wayne's video plagiarized verbatim.
Yeah, it'd be like if I published Game of Thrones and on page 873, it's like, wait, I feel like I've read this before. And then there's a photo of me like copy and pasting or the Game of Thrones. And then the book continues as normal from there.
Yeah.
It was wild.
And in our Twitch chat, we do stream these live at Twitch at twitch.tv/crub_official. Someone in chat asked, wasn't there somebody doing the same thing with AVGN and Some Call Me Johnny a few years back? I think this is the same person.
Oh, if it is, that explains a lot.
I think we thought about that at some point while talking, and we realized it was the same kid. So, you know, it hasn't happened to me in the last year. It did happen to me with like a Russian channel in like 2021. But not last year, and I just DMCA'd it, and they stopped.
Crazy.
So, yeah, but that probably happened. We just probably haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
So
I'll put that as a point for me.
Either way, we got pretty good scores overall this year on predictions. I think we did pretty okay as a collective, and I'm hoping we'll do just as well this next year, depending on what you guys put. Maybe you guys put some awful shit, but we're gonna find that out.
I hope so.
Mine are not very good.
Okay, well then that's Nico's hopefully won't come true then, I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
Mine are not very good because they're tragically bland. I feel I don't. think they're, particularly entertaining or fun.
Yeah, you're going to want to tune in for that one. Boom, boom, boom.
Tune in for our blandest episode yet. It sounds like.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's not even going to be that good. No, you can watch it if you
Put some
want.
milk on that toast.
It'll get worse. It'll get worse. Just like we promised. It'll continue to get worse. It'll keep getting worse.
We will see you next time for our 2026 predictions. Make sure to follow us wherever you want to follow us. Like us wherever you want to like us, except for that one place. That's a little weird. And like Nico said, until next time for the rest of Crub, we don't have an outro.